In this video, we will be taking a look at 10 important sections of Revit Interface. Having a good understanding of these 10 important sections will make you have a deep understanding on how to use Revit software for your projects. So let's get started. The first section we'll be taking a look at is your application toolbar. The application toolbar is the horizontal bar at the topmost part of your interface, running from left to right. The application toolbar is divided into three important subsections. We have the quick access toolbar at your far left, the title bar at the middle, and the information center towards the right. The quick access toolbar consists of tools such as open, save, undo, redo, print, measure, and a few other tools. Just as the name implies, quick access. These tools are placed in this location to make you have a quick access to it when you are working on your project. Title bar. The title bar, located at the middle of your application toolbar, consists of the version of the Revit software that you are using, the name you have saved the project with, and the particular level or elevation that you are currently on while working on the project. With the information center, you can search or sign in into your Autodesk account. Another important section of your Revit interface is your tabs. We have File tab, Architecture, Structure, Style, System, Insert, Annotate, and so on. Each tab has its own ribbon. For instance, when I click on the Architecture tab, it has its own ribbons. The ribbon spans from left to right. Structure has its own set of ribbons. Style has its own set of ribbons. So when I go back to Architecture tab, each ribbon is subdivided into panels. We have Select panel, Build panel, Circulation panel, Model panel, Room and area, Opening, Datum, Work plane panel. Each panel is separated by a faint vertical line. Faint vertical line. If you look closely, you will see there is a faint vertical line in between Build and Circulation panel. This vertical line separates the panel. Each panel has its own set of tools. Under Build panel, we have tools such as wall, door, window, component, column, and so on. For circulation, we have tools such as railings, ramp, and staircase. The next section we'll be looking at is the option bar. This option bar gives us some important settings we need to use while operating on our project. For instance, if I click on wall, I'll be able to see the options for me to build with my wall. The fourth section we'll be looking at is the property palette. The property palette is located at the far left of my interface. Property palette. The property palette, it has a type selector. You observe this arrow here. With this arrow, I can make selection on the type of wall I want to use for my project. It has a type selector. With this property palette, I can also change the properties of my wall or door or window. Property palette is a very important section of my Revit interface. Another important section is the project browser. For this project browser, we'll be able to see floor plan, ceiling plan, elevation of our drawing. So we can switch from floor plan to ceiling plan to elevation in our drawing. The project browser is very important section of Revit interface. Another important section is your drawing window. This is the graphical space where you build your project on. The seventh section we'll be taking a look at is the navigation bar. The navigation bar is located at the far right of your Revit interface. With the navigation bar, I can zoom and pan my project. I can also zoom my project using the navigation bar. The eighth section of Revit interface we'll be taking a look at is your view control bar. The view control bar is located at the bottom of your interface, bottom left of the interface. With the view control bar, you can change the view of your model. We have realistic, consistent color, shaded, hidden line, wireframe. With these changes, you can alter the visual appearance of your model. You also have other tools such as reveal hidden elements that you can use to hide or reveal hidden elements. You can also render your project on this view control bar. Another important section is the status bar. The status bar is the horizontal bar on below your interface. The status bar tells us our current status while working on any project. And lastly, the last section is the camera. The camera is located on our drawing window. You can see four cameras in the north, south, east, and the west. So usually when working on a project, our project is done in between the four cameras. So these are 10 important sections of Revit interface you need to know.